poussière à la poussière.
Fellow Ambazonians, greetings to every one of you. What a joy in my heart to come to you today with another edition of the program, Awareness. We come to you, Ambazonian Television, to educate you and to create an awareness of what is going on in our revolution. And it's such a joy for me to welcome every one of you in the home front and in the diaspora to this program today. Today, April the 14th, the year of our Lord 2025. It's a pleasure for me to come to you again on this platform. And many thanks to all those who are helping us behind the screen to do our production. We want to say thank you so very much. SRTV has come to stay and to educate the people of Ambazonia and to let them know what God is doing in this revolution at this time. Again, you are welcome to the program. Before I bring my panelists in, I am going to take our monologue for today. And our monologue for today is throwing more light from my personal interaction with my own lawyer on the so-called TPS. I just want to do a little monologue on this to throw more light. I know that the panel will still touch a little bit on this as we go live with the panelists. But before we bring our panelists in, what we want to let Ambazonians know, first of all, is what is TPS? TPS is a temporary protection statute that is given to a people depending on the state of their country. If your country is in a war, a temporary protection status is given to those in a foreign land who may have entered the foreign land and do not yet have a legal status to work. A temporary protected status is given to them, and it's accompanied with a work permit that gives the people the right and the opportunity to work and live legally in the country. And so when we got this announcement from TV stations that the file that was presented in the desk of President Trump to sign TPS might not be signed, that the president has not considered it yet, does not mean that it has been rejected. That's the first point I want us to be clear with. It does not mean that the file has been rejected. It means that the president can reject it or can approve it. But as of now, it has not yet been approved. Now, the temporary statutes, protection statutes that was given to our people has just been for 2 years. But our war of independence and our war for a free Ambazonia has been on for 8 years. And so, by this monologue, is trying to bring hope or to make our people not feel hopeless. Because temporary protected statute that has been given to our people for the past 2 years has helped many of our people to have work permits to work and to stay under a covering of a legal status in the United States of America. But the question we want to answer here first is, what was the state of these people before the 2 years ago that they had this statute? What were their statutes? How were they living? And if they were living before that time, it means they will still live even after that time, whether the statutes are renewed or not. Now, by my own investigations and talking to my own personal lawyer, he made me to understand that when TPS comes to an end, it does not mean deportation. No, that's not what TPS means. When temporary protective status is not renewed or is come to an end, which if you go on the Homeland Security website of the United States of America, you are going to see that so many countries' temporary status protection status have been ended or has come to an end, has not been extended. But that doesn't mean that the people are now going to be all deported. That's not what that is talking about. It's simply saying that the statute that gave you the right to have work permit has not been renewed. So if your work permit finishes, then you will be illegal to work, but not illegal in the country. Listen to me and listen well. This is a counsel from my own attorney. I'm not an attorney, but from my own attorney, he made me to understand that if you had filed an asylum case before, if your case is at the U.S. immigration, while you were waiting for that case and TPS came and gave you the ability to work legally in the country, it does not mean that your case was canceled at immigration. And so everybody who had a case at immigration will still be given the right to be heard at the immigration on the day of your court case. Temporary statute protection service does not come to cancel your immigration statutes or your case at immigration that you are supposed to have a hearing. No, it doesn't cancel that. And so, as you wait for the day of your case and you go to court and defend your case, it is only when your lawyer fails to defend you and they reject to give you asylum, then that you can be worried about deportation. Not because temporary statutes protection service has ended, people become worried about deportation. No, sir, that is not what it is. Because the question I just asked is, you were in the country since 7 years ago, since 5 years ago, since 4 years ago. Temporary statutes just came last 2 years. and there's rumor that it may not be extended, and then you are getting too worried. My question is, how were you living before the temporary status came? And the way you were living, you are still going to live now. Let me say this. The new president in America, President Donald Trump, is against people who are committing crimes or who are illegally in America and committing crimes. And so, if you are on a crime list, they will deport you. If you were known to be a killer, a thief, somebody that is doing havoc, selling drugs and all those things, and you have been to jail and back, and all of those things are the things that if you had them on your name, you should be worried that you can be deported anytime. Not because of temporary statutes that have been suspended or that may be suspended. And so we come here today to give hope to the people of Amazonia that if your case is still at immigration, please get a copy of the letter that stipulates that your case is at immigration, and maybe your court case date. Do a copy of that letter and hold on you anytime you are going out. No police will deport you when they see that letter. It's illegal for them to deport you. You will not even be arrested, except you are in some crime. You are committing some crime. And also, as I end this little monologue, let me also say that those who think that suspending temporary status protection or not approving it is a sign to say that the war in Amazonia is finished or there's no more war. That's a false and that's an elusive thought or thinking. That is not true. That is not true. If you remember very well, it was President Trump who, in his first term of office, called on Cameroon among those countries when he was addressing shithole countries. Sorry for that word, but let me put it in his own word. He talked about countries that were cutting internet from for their citizens, and that was he was condemning La République du Cameroon for cutting internet for its people. And may you also not forget that when La République were using the weapon that were given them to fight Boko Haram, to kill our people, President Trump also suspended aid from U.S. military to the Cameroon government. So our case is well known by President Trump. He knows about the illegal occupation of our land. He knows about the killings that the Republic is killing our people. And so please, don't think that by suspending temporary protection status, it means that the government is saying that the war is over. No. By the way, may we also let you understand here that the temporary protection status was not given only to Amazonians. La République also benefited of it because they put the agenda of the case of Boko Haram in the north. And so it was not just an Amazonian thing. So please, let this not move you. We are praying for you that if you have a case in the court for our brothers and sisters who are here in the United States of America, we pray that you'll be favored in that case and you'll be granted a permanent stay in the United States of America. And then we are also saying to our parents who are back home, caution your children who are here in the U.S. Many of them don't support the war in any way. Many of them don't support. And sometimes some of these things, you wonder how God will show you favor to be in a country like this, and then they are killing your parents back home, and then we are asking for support to prosecute the war, and then some of them say, I am not in that thing. Please, we are begging that we all stay resolute and stay together, knowing that whether temporary protection status is legalized or not, or is approved or not, all Amazonians are fighting for, all we are fighting for is for a free Amazonia. If our nation was free, that's the agenda we are pushing to the government. If Amazonia had its freedom, there will be no need for people to migrate from Amazonia to America. So if you want to stop illegal immigration from Amazonia to America, give our nation the legality to live as a nation on its own. Legalize our independence that was voted for at the United Nations. 64 member countries voted, and America voted yes, Britain voted yes, Germany voted yes. All these core countries around the world voted yes for our freedom. Give us our nation, and you will not have illegal immigrants flooding into America. That is the debate we are pushing on Capitol Hill. God bless you, fellow Amazonians. With that, I come to the end of my monologue. And to receive our panelists, I want to say that you are all welcome. Our panelists, you are all welcome. I know we have in the background still to show up Diema, Dr. Rachel. Yes, thank you. We have Comet Nilon, Paul Nilon there. And also, sorry, let me quickly. Oh, yeah, we have Ella with us today. Wow, what a show. And I know there are still many more in the pipeline that are going to join us. Well, Ella, good to have you on Amazonia State Radio and Television. It is a joy in my heart to have you here. Marashel, let me start with you to greet the people. Dr. Rashel, can you start by greeting the people, then to Paul Nilon, then to Dr. Ella? God bless you all. Please, can you greet the people from Amazonia?
Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, fellow Ambazonians, friends and sympathizers of Southern Cameroon, aka Ambazonia. I greet you all wherever you are on the globe, in the Americas, in Africa, in Asia, in the Antarctics, in Europe, anywhere that you are on home front, on any of the grounds that you are, from ground zero to ground Z. I greet you all. I greet most especially our valiant ASA who are not giving up. I greet also all of our brothers and sisters, mommy and papa them, wey dem no dey give up for ghost towns on Monday. We dey see as una dey lock stores, una dey close businesses. We see our school pikin dem wey dey prefer for say make their life better so that their own children, their own grandchildren go get better education. For that ghost town day, none of them need to go school. We wan appreciate every one of una because una dey make the international community know say war dey still go on. And una see why dem dey talk say make Ukraine war start end, dem dey bring the peace because say Ukrainians dem no give up. We Ambazonians all over the world in the diaspora, make we not give up because dem never stop for kill our people. Our people still dey prison, our people still dey for refugee for foreign countries, our people still dey on exile. Dem dey catch our people dem when dem go homeland. You cannot enter Cameroon, they will just catch you coming from the diaspora. So I greet una all because any man for im own small corner, e dey show say our homeland is under genocide, our homeland is under siege, is under war. No freedom, una no get anything. We sef for here we no get anything because we no get country sef. How we wan do return? So I greet everybody, most especially the people on the list of Friends of Ambazonia in the United States who are doing everything to create awareness through their diplomatic move and their homeland security. God will bless every one of us, even the team on ASRO TV. God will bless you, all the hosts. My neighbor, I welcome you. Even all this power is going on, God will strengthen you and give you the grace because you have not forgotten your people. You take the bold step to come. I greet everyone from rapport. I bless you for your wonderful work. Welcome back very powerfully. And Pastor Victor, our host, and Matt Dorothy, who is not here, and all the other crew offline. I greet every one of us. Stay blessed as we continue the program. Sit tight, get water, get popcorn, because today is just going to be fire. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Marashel. And Comet Nilon, can you welcome the people?
Yo, greeting Ambazonia. Once more, you're welcome to the program. Aware, hosted by Pastor Victor. I greet you, Marashel, and I greet you, our August biggest guest of our program today, Sir, the man whose name causes plenty of problem. So, Kizito, you're welcome to this wonderful program today. Fellow Ambazonians, What I have to say today is we have to reset the revolution. We have to start all over again. From home front, we have to maintain a steady ghost town, intensify steady ghost town. It means consistent every Monday from Batibo, Furawa to Victoria to Ekondo Titi to Fontaine to Bui, right to Boyo, Nganjo, Kwakwa, Manfe, Batibo. We have to maintain, a perfect country Sunday. Make we maintain that perfect country Sunday. We need to remind the world. I don't talk yesterday. Say some audio dey circulate where some young man make and we no even get, know a left and a right. Say there is nothing new we can do in this revolution again because everybody already knows about Ambazonia. I want to inform you. Say if we get 10 million people for this way, now only 3 million people know about Ambazonia. 7 million no know. And inside that 7 million, for example, 3 million be sabi, they don't forget. The 2 million be sabi, they don't forget. Then 5 million never ever hear about them. That 2 million, the feel say no, the world, they don't really solve the problem. There is peace back in Amazonia, the normalcy back in Cameroon. Now, the dumbest idea that way some man put up your head for this 2025. If we see what they happen for America concerning the TPS. So we don't come back, we come now for tell when I say, for this Ambazonia State Radio and Television, we focus solely on the Ambazonia issue, both at home and abroad. We no dey here for talk Ukraine, Gaza, Palestine. We no dey here for talk about wetin happen for no. We dey here na for tell una wetin dey happen as long as e concern this revolution. We dey na for remind una say war still dey. They dey still kill people. Yesterday, una see the videos where we play about action, how we state army, they dey for down, they dey do wonderful work. They dey send that La Republic terrorist military them inside their body bags back to their country. So today, we dey again for here, we go enlighten una, especially that we brought them for America, where when they reach for America, the year TPS, temporary protection state, they start talk say that una team. That will nothing. We don't tell una till now na time for we agree say that they beat picking for left with left hand, they draw am back with right hand. Or they beat our right hand, draw am back with left hand. Say now na time way between now and June, we get to make an aggressive diplomatic push. We get to go for the right side for history as concerns the current administration for America. We get another administration too for Germany. We still need now for start talk for this administration again. Because the last time when this war be there on this party and they be there for power, but Angela Merkel don't be interested. So we go try whether this new leader where they come, this new chancellor Metz, whether he go be interested for a year we cry. So everything it go be reset. We get all over.
Paul.
So thank you, Pastor Victor. We got to talk.
Thank you, Paul, for the introduction. We will still come back. We'll be coming back there. Dr. Ellard, it's just a wonderful pleasure. Indeed, you are our August visitor here. Even though you are not going to be a visitor from now forward, you're going to be a regular presenter or a regular person on this panel. Can you just greet the people of Ambazonia? I know you've been through some stuff, but we don't want to know everything here. But we are saying welcome back and God bless you. Can you just greet the people of Ambazonia before we go into our talking points for today?
Thank you, Pastor Victor, and my neighbor and neighbor, far neighbor and near neighbor, Comrade Nilong and Marashe. I also thank the technical team for this wonderful position where they put me here so for ARS TV. That's the State Radio and Television of Ambazonia. In fact, I want great home front 21 gun salute for the Ambazonia, the ASA people down there for keeping the fire, and we through this Friends of Ambazonia for bringing again, in fact, for rekindle this revolution. I'm so grateful. No matter what one is under today, no matter the pressure and whatever I'm going, this revolution stand first in front of everything. And if I don't just know how to thank the people of Ambazonia, when I mean those devoted, not those noisemakers, parrots, the real people of Ambazonia, like those where they put their head to bring up this idea of the Ambazonia State Radio and Television. So when I go with my thanks for the State Radio and Television, I jump to home front, thank those mommy, papa, picking them way that they keep the home front with the ghost town. They're not the give up. In fact, something was supposed to be taking place last week, Monday, in Ambazonia. All I heard was, no, na ghost town, so we'll not go fit go there, we'll not go fit waka. Na ghost town, so a ghost town there. So it has become something that the world knows that the fight is still on. Forget about the noises that are going up and down. Be focused. And this is where the Friends of Ambazonia, through the Ambazonia State Radio and Television, is trying to converge your focus. Listen not much on those out there who all they know is to go and condemn, give names to others. As my fellow panelists have already said, we are here to preach, talk, sing, and dance Ambazonia and nothing but Ambazonia. So I greet you all, I salute you people all, and I hand back to Pastor Victor, and more will be coming
Thank you.
as you watch.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much, Comrade Elad. And once again, you are very welcome to the show. We have many things to talk today, one of which will be diplomacy, but that will be our last point of talk for today. Marashe, let me start with you. I know you are in Europe, but you are a very good researcher, and you even know American history and research into some of the things that happen in America more than those who live here. What hope do you have to throw a little, what light can you throw out there to give some hope to our people with this news of TPS? I even heard some audios flying our social media this morning from our big man. What light can you throw to our people to give them hope on this? Before I come to Pondelon, and in fact, I'll be asking that question in another way. What hope can you really give to our people in home front, and what should they be thinking about to do that should change the situation? But let me start with you, Marashe. You've done some research. What do you know about this? And is it the end of the world? What is this all about? Marashe. You are muted, please. I think you are muted.
Yeah, thank you very much, Reverend, for this question. It's not really a question, it's just, it's our contribution. As you rightly said, we have done our research. Where your heart is, you look for information. Information is key If you don't have information, even the word of God said, my people perish for lack of knowledge. So when you are concerned, I cannot only be concerned for myself, because in Europe, I'm already settled, I'm already balanced. I can say wetin concern me, but it concerns me because for place where my nitong dey, for place where my neville dey, for side where my brothers and my sisters dey, wey dem dey kill fellow Southern Cameroonians aka Ambazonians, I no fit she don quiet wey I no cry their cry. For any place where Ambazonian dey, Southern Cameroons dey, Cameroonians dem dey, that is where my heart is, because one is majority, one person from us is majority. So I still get blood relatives dem wey dem say dem still dey for that same USA. I still get very good friends dem wey dey dey for USA. I get loved ones dem wey dey dey. Then I get people dem wey dey dey for America plenty, wey dem need wey dem need peace of mind. They need to be settled where they are, because one did not, they didn't leave their country out of love. Most of them, most of us, we were pushed out. So when something good came, that they could have a peace of mind like TPS, those that benefited from it. But you see the name na tempura, and anything wey dey na tempura, you just get to know say anytime the fit can take am from you, it can be taken away from you at any time, since na temporal, not be permanent, na temporal. But you see why you become temporal, because the according to law wey dey guide that thing show say when the condition for the place where you comot dey don dey better, they go fit take am away from you. Fellow Ambazonians, this is where you come in. The condition for the place where you run comot for dey wey dem dey follow you, e never better. The fact say dem be give the name say Cameroon, na because say dem be look am. Some people dey say war dey for north, Boko Haram, this one dey for Central Africa side, all those things na im dey join am together. But all that part dem na part of Cameroon. But our own case, fellow Ambazonians, we have to look at it the way it is. Na una get war, na una get international boundaries demarcated at the United Nations, recognized nation. So therefore, if now wey your TPS, that temporary protective protection status wey dem be give you, dem don withdraw am, it's not the end of the day, because the war wey dey show for your country, e never end. I believe say this President Donald Trump, particular government, before e go wan end, they go look into the case again. They go look and know say because of you, your own advocacy, how you go come out as Comrade Paul dey talk, say more no she don quiet. We get to carry flag, still dey make noise, because the senator wey be there for White House that time, no be e dey there now. The MP, no be e dey there now. Even the secretaries of state, no be dem dey now. You get to go dey worry them, say I come from Southern Cameroons, see the genocide wey dey go on in my country, see how wey dem don occupy my country since 1961. Make una can help we, so that this temporary status wey una dey give we, e go turn to permanent status, so that even the people back home dem too, dem go fit benefit. They will be able to benefit from the story wey na you go carry the flag for tell to tell the American government say this TPS, we want it to be permanent, not only for us, even back home, because our people back home need their free homeland, Southern Cameroons aka Ambazonia. May nobody not live in fear. You are not a criminal. You never kill person, you never carry drug, you never go break person in house, you no dey for red list or for black list. So it is your civil right, na country, you go cry for them. So as much as you don do your way you know how you don benefit for this TPS, na your right for wake up for talk say I need this TPS if they fit still give me, and I need am may extend to my nation, Southern Cameroons, Ambazonia. Not just she don quiet, because if she don quiet, the people wey dem dey preach that gospel say everything don normalize for our country, when you know say you no fit go home, they go catch you like how they catch Pa Fokwa. E dey from Kondengi now, only because e comot go say make go visit e be believe say if e just go in. But every Southern Cameroonian Ambazonian is a victim. You are a suspect. You are not free to land on that soil anytime you not be a hidden case. Pa for Adjoa e dey now so for Kondengi. Na case wey dem dey talk am. Why? Because e go. Why dem holy if at all say everything don free? Why? And any other people that dey go there, you still you cannot even go. So you have to make your case known. So Tiwa fit talk for dis temporary status. We thank America because they still recognize and say war be dey for our place. They recognize and say Cameroon not safe because that time, few years back, many countries dem bin declare Cameroon as a dangerous place to travel. But e don still safe, e never still safe. No mind that pre ten d wey dem dey lie, dey pre ten d. And because they wan preach the gospel, say everything don return to normalcy, go out and tell them that e never return to normalcy. If you should don quiet, that means say you are part of the
Thank you.
conspiracy. Thank you.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Comrade Paul, I'll bring you that question, but I'll bring it for another way because I hear your program yesterday. You try for keep our people, make them know, say, make them maintain ghost town, make them maintain firepower, make them maintain, because all these things so not just a camouflage for say, war don't finish, we war never finish. And you be also call on those way that they come America here, what wanted to say, give $10 for support, where the world will say, that one I think. You feel actually stress on this a little bit more, so that many people they know, say, when you come for a play like this, support the people that they have for fight, because the fact you get some temporary thing, it don't mean say, the fight don't end. And we don't plead, and well, I will talk about later, how we would try for push them for make a maybe say, wait, we really need now freedom, because our freedom will make we know the career. So wait, you feel throw more light on that for our people, so that they keep go stand them strong and maintain firepower. Come Paul.
Thank you, for, Pastor Victor. Like I talked yesterday, the most important thing now for create awareness. And that awareness now for go back for square one. And that square one now, the most important thing for war. I did try for side this case for Gaza, between Gaza and Israel. You see, I say for over 16 or 17 months, for Israel, people they demonstrate every blessed day. The Israeli government no say the need for really bring back hostages. They know. But that people they demonstrate now because they want create awareness. They want to remind their prime minister every day. So that the most important aspect this for this war now, for remind the international community, say war is still there, it go on. Why our SAS them back home, why our ASA them back home, the Amazonian State Army, they continue for fight, they continue for intensify. These brave mama, papa, brothers and sisters, they waited there for home front. Una go tighten that grip for goes for countries for Monday goes down. That is Monday country Sunday. Una go tighten that grip. Una go do una best for respect her, so that the international community go look back. If, for example, some big man come out Yaoundé, say one enter with capital for Boya, they go tell you say for Monday na ghost town. For Monday, no man no the waka, moto no the enter, moto no the come out. All man they shit on for house. Now he go big phone. He go write a communique for tell people them again. Say if you be American, if you be German, if you be British, no enter Southern Cameroons for Monday. They get their lockdown. Was that communique go come up for outside? It go the whole world. It go help now for remind people. We too go take that communique. We go send them for we own home government them. Say, when I see this war is still there. So that things like this TPS, Donald Trump go understand, say, yes, true fight still there. These people don't go back. So we get between now and June for make a difference. We get between now and June. So we bring papa them back home. We bring mama them. We bring brothers and sisters. They were to forget us because we don't relax. So now time for we come for sleep. And we for diaspora. You know, I been talking say that reflect. Say, I should say now some of we for diaspora we kill this awareness because we want to protect our interests. Because we are never this way. Government, where it they on exile, where it is still fight, go and celebrate Independence Day, they go now for hotel, go rain hall, they should over inside, they celebrate Independence Day. But a sitting democratic elected for a country, it go for outside, it make parade, soldier they go march. They do all kind of things for outside, they celebrate, raise their flag. But we own where we still fight. We go hide for inside hotel. We celebrate because we no one go demonstrate. Because there the people for place where we did say war it is still on. So fellow Ambazonians, una there for America, where una fall under this temporary protection status. Now na time where we go come together, we go join force. Now no be if money na money na number 2 aspect. Money na the secondary aspect. That una it don't stop. Now na our team, not be una team again. Now na our team because all we supposed for join, we undertake an aggressive diplomatic work, an aggressive diplomatic move. If, for example, we did 1,000. Una no match with La République flag. The way to that picture was seen yesterday. We put that up for my program. Una no match with them. All man go dress inside Ambazonia flag t-shirt. If 1,000 of we organize, we march, we go Congress, we go Capitol Hill, Donald Trump will find we. If 1,000 for inside that 7,000, I mean of at least 1,000 will gather for Washington, we work and go Capitol, we stand for front Capitol, we make demonstration, we tell them say war still there, we show them picture. If possible, we light that big screen where they be light and so here. So they will watch all the things the way they still do it up to today. They kill 6 boys of opinion. Now, apart from what this way, he enter inside La République, they don't arrest and keep him. Now, how am Rachel talk? It means a war still there. So now, not time for you for talk. Leave that palaver say na nothing. It was like for year, plenty. Mark out on one thing where it is funny. Where he come here, he come for Germany. I tell you, say he be fighter. He get all proof say he be fighter. He get all videos. He want go for go seek asylum. I tell you, say tell them say you be fighter. Another person call he convince you say if you go talk so you be fighter, they go talk so you be terrorist. They go lock you. That boy, when I go talk now waiting for them, they reject the case. After some like 6 or 8 months, he they write me say they don't reject the case. I say you talk say you be fighter. He say yes. I say there you the lie. If you be tell them say you be fighter, you show proof. They will give you. They will protect you. So please, I no say you like to go back for Cameroon because you be bush faller. Your skin, your body the shell. You want say one day maybe no one go there hold you. Maybe no one go there hold you. Please, now you are fighting for your survival. Wherever you dey, the friends of Ambazonia, they be ready for assist. They be ready for push. And we go find out who they now. Now the Republican senators and congressmen. Just the fact saying that Democrat, they push that thing. The chances for Donald Trump for accept them, for extend them, now 0.005 on 10. So, Pastor.
Thank you. Thank you, Congressman Paul. Thank you, Congressman Paul. And it's been very, very exciting hearing all of you throw more light on this issue. And we are telling our people all hope is not lost. But Before we actually get into some of these other questions, Dr. Ella, I'm going to take you back because you have not been with us for some time on this TV station. I'm going to take you with a question that we answered, but it looked like you have the opportunity to throw more light on this question so that you can throw more light. After our trip to Washington, we came back. We had a lot of people slamming down on us and saying that, oh, diplomacy is supposed to be sacred, not open. Diplomacy is this, diplomacy is that. I know that you, Dr. Ellard, has been handling diplomacy for the people of Amazonia. What can you tell the people of Amazonia, Dr. Ellard, on this issue? Everything you have been doing around, I know personally because me and you have talked, you travel to many countries doing diplomacy, but nobody has ever known. They always call it classified, classified. Is this really true that nobody should know anything that anybody is doing about diplomacy? Everything should be classified. Is Dr. Ella there or is he frozen? I'm seeing his picture like he's frozen. Dr. Ella, are you there? Okay, it looks like you are frozen. Please, you want to log in and come back in. Maybe like your internet freeze on you. But I will come back to you with that question. As I see, it looks like your picture that is frozen. So I'll come back to you with that question. But Marashe, we are going to go ahead with the other questions that I have here before we come back to diplomacy. Marashe, we have the so-called elections of La Republic coming up. And we hear that one Ambazonia, born Ambazonia, in the name of Pastor Ambe, has decided to go and run for these elections. I know he has never and will never go to his own hometown of Bafut to go and do campaign. Now, is this some kind of a scam? What can you tell us? How should I react to people like this? For my own thought, I think that people like this going in for this election with La Republic is to tell the world that we are one country, that nothing is wrong with what we are fighting. How can you analyze this to the people of Amazonia? Is that really a good thing? And what will your reaction be, even if your own brother was chosen to go for election? Will you accept that he should stand for an election in La Republic? What can you tell us with this issue of Dr. Ambe or Pastor Ambe?
Thank you very much, Reverend. Again, the thing is that if you have in Cameroon, at least if you are about 50 years now of age, you must have experienced, like, let me say, 25 years of elections. You will be able to, if you were born in 1972, for example, 1972, 1973, you will know that when you are about 10 years, the person that you were still a child, 9, 10 years, is still the person who is still the president of that country for almost
Right.
43 years today. So you will realize that anybody to even pass to say, I will go and contest for election, either the person is deceiving his or herself, or the person um, is just creating room for his or her own death, if he or she is even sincere to themselves. For the Pastor Ambe, is he an independent candidate? Let me put it this, or is he representing any political party that he will say, I am standing for this party, that this is my party, that my people, or what does he have that he wants to say, I want to stand for as a presidential candidate for the Republic of Cameroon? Secondly, we are looking at the fact that he comes from a region where we have said, or from another country. His forefathers before him tried. Im mami and im papa dem before you, they don't try for become president. E not ever work. Wait to give you the morale for even think sef say he go if he go stand with who for the contest for presidency. Number one, who go give you which morale he get comot for your country for can go vote, for can go stand like candidate. First of all, e no go work. And we know say CPDM for a very long time go create about 5 or 50 mushroom political parties before election dey come. And at the end of the day, gradually, all of those people go begin to say, I give my support to CPDM, I give my support to President Paul Biya. That is why I talk earlier on, say, person like this, maybe it is just one support way he don't deserve to sell himself over, because he know say he no go ever work, because it has never worked. Nobody go put him. Nobody who go fair vote him. Who? Na for a
Thank you.
village for Baput where they don destroy all things, people they don run comot.
Thank you so much.
Na
Thank
who
you
go
so
vote
much.
him? Who go vote him?
All right.
Or na for Southern Cameroons, Ambazonia, who go vote him for that? Who? There is no election going on. There is no election going on. We are at war in Southern Cameroons, Ambazonia. So there is nobody who is going to deceive themselves to say, I want to go stand presidential candidate. First of all, for French Cameroon side, no man no go ever vote him, except say one just go collect that envelope wey they used to give people, then say, and if I get how many people, 50 people, the way they go sign for he say he be eligible to become a presidential, he don't get those 50 people for outside, except say they don't give it ghost people them for can't cause confusion for Ambazonia, say Southern Cameroonians dem too dey go for presidential candidate. It's a big lie. He sef know so. And for other people, the way that they go join hands with the enemy for frustrate the effort for build a nation on its own, known on the international scene, Southern Cameroons, Ambazonia, like this kind one them, where pikin they don't die for bafood, all that pikin their blood and so they go begin to cry for their family house. The following, even he sef dey na for Yaounde, they hide for there, any play where they, I go say as he go to sleep.
Thank
Say one
you.
go
Thank you,
build.
Mama.
E no go ever
Yeah,
work.
thank you. I see Dr. Ellard has rejoined us. I'm going to go back to his question before I come back to you, Comrade Paul. Dr. Ellard, before your screen got frozen there, I was asking a question which I want you that have been working so hard behind the scene. Some of us that have talked to you personally know the hard work you have put, how far you've traveled wide and near to fight for the Amazonian Revolution. When we took to the hills of the Congress, in fact, we went to inauguration and came back, they castigated us, we sat quiet, and we were just doing our thing, and God opened us the door again. We were at the hills of the Congress. We came now, people were castigating us, diplomacy supposed to be sacred. Oh, this kind of one we are doing is not diplomacy, blah, blah, blah. The Republic is going to go spoil it, this and that and that and that. So for the sacred one they have done for all these years, what have we seen out of it? It doesn't mean that Lance Public has spoiled thing, or why is it that we have not heard anything? Or in fact, I don't know which part to pose to this question. Is sacred diplomacy the only way someone can do diplomacy, or can you do diplomacy sacredly, or why is it that everything you ever did is being called classified? We never heard anything. From any angle you want to answer this, Dr. Ellard, please. Thank you.
So thank you for that. You just send is about to, because I've been really to explain this to Ambazonia people. And I think that's why I'm so grateful with Ambazonia's state radio and television, because this is a place for the people of Ambazonia. Each and every Ambazonia is free to come here and express his mind, educate the people about whatever, be it humanitarian, diplomacy, war, what that you know that the people of Amazonia are eager to listen. So again, thank you, Pastor Victor. Yes, you know, at times we listen and obey orders because we are eager to reach Boya. And so we work with people to smoothen the path for us to climb the my 16 hill there and be going up past. I don't want to call it Bongo Square because I don't think that is Amazonia. We are going to be using that La Republique their way, but let me just use it today and then climb up the station, reach the state house. So sometimes you have to be quiet, but it doesn't mean you are a fool. So before I will say anything, let me really again use this opportunity to congratulate you guys for climbing up there. One, pulling the bull by the horns and getting the pass to go and welcome President Trump. And number two, going up there to the Capitol to meet those lawmakers on behalf of Amazonia. And let me speak. I am one of those people who is doing he particularly studied because I'm a scholar of international law and diplomacy. That is what I got my PhD on. So I know what you people did was one of the greatest and brilliant tactic that any person can ever think about. Imagine that I'm sitting in my office and some people entered to talk to me, and you already bring everything that has been paid to explain to me. You have your cap, you have your t-shirt, you have your badges, you have your flag, everything. That is what we call bonanza captivane. That means you are going to capture those images that are standing in front of you while listening to them. I bet you there is something we call theory and there is something called practice. What I see to get a PhD is theory, and what you people did is practice. And that is why when you finish your study and you don't practice what you are working at, you cannot be an expert. So once again, I thank you guys for the wonderful job you did. So coming to secret and open diplomacy, you know, all of them move hand in hand. But what I came to realize after you guys have opened our eyes, let me be like that. After you guys open our eyes, I came to realize that secret diplomacy was not intended to push diplomacy to its deepest level, but to hide behind certain things and squander the money of the Amazonia people with the word of secrecy. How do I mean? And I want to say it clean and clear here, because from the beginning of this revolution, 2017 till today, I have been doing diplomacy, starting from with mainland Europe, ambassador to undersecretary to secretary, and which I am till today. We have, I don't want to use the word we, because I have been in places and on camera with many other people. When I bring back information, I always say this: I am not Amazonia. I'm the mouth of the president, because you, all of us, secretaries of states, we are doing the job that the president have to be doing it, but not omnipotent, where he's supposed to be everywhere at the same time. So that is why we are his mouthpiece. So when I go on diplomacy, I don't make decision there. I bring what the government is vying to do, discuss it with the people, then bring back the information to the president for him to make the decision. But upon me flying around the world, and many others have been doing it behind the scene, when information comes, it dies down. It dies down. So, well, I usually believe that, okay, we are doing that because we are non-state actors, and La Republique are they are state actors, and they have the budget, they have the means, they have the contact more than us. But that is not true, because we used to say we seek. What we have done in this short period of 80, going to 80 years, in any, be it firepower, be it diplomacy, be it health, humanitarian, compared with the ratio of our own state and what we have with the state of La Republique, we are far better than them, very far. But certain people used it for their personal benefit. And I ask, now, yes, diplomacy can be secret. That's true. How are we now going to let the people of Amazonia, who are contributing their hard-earned monies, how are we going to do it in order for them to know where their money is going, so that they put the money and we continue with diplomacy? Because I used to tell the president, because I said, if I was not the one doing the diplomacy, and every time you call me diplomacy is sacred, I will not give my dime again, because I'm discouraged. I've not seen anything that is happening, but things are happening because where have we not been? Is it the European Union? Is it in the Bundestag in Germany? Have people not been in the capital? The other Dr. Tita and Myring and Ma Dorothy with the president, they have gone to places that I will not announce it here, but know that they have entered places. And if all those government people of the cabinet, they are listening to me now, they know what I'm saying about. What happened? Nothing, because we respect hierarchy. And I will not go on diplomacy and agree on certain things there and sign documents on behalf of opposition. That's not what I was sent to. So the secret that was used on what I was doing and many other people who were helping me behind the scene, fraudulent secret, not the secret for diplomacy. So what you guys have done now is open diplomacy. For those who want to research, go open your website and read what is called open diplomacy. That is a face-to-face diplomacy. What the president once said in the meeting, foot the diplomacy, which means you move and meet somebody and talk to the person. If Paul Nilong remembers, here in Germany, the consul is no more in Nuremberg. Of France, the consul of France is a woman, told us this open message to carry it out, that we should, that those letters that we write and go and give it at the embassy there, before we turn our back and go out of the door, it is thrown at the door's bin and they are laughing at us. They want to impact the situation. We should go select 100 people. Everybody write the same thing. Move to Champs-Élysées. Meet the people. Hand one and the same letter to the various parliamentarians, ministers, all those. That each one, for example, if I'm a minister, he should receive 100 letters from the Amazonians. 100. He opened this one. He's saying, "Dear Mr. Minister, we, the people of Amazonia, want to this in front of you about what is taking place in our territory." He opened the second one, the same thing. He will throw 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Before he will throw number 35, he will read number 36, and you people will get a reply. That you just sit and send the email. You see, okay. When just to summarize this thing, when we say diplomacy is secret, right? Diplomacy is secret. Okay, I'm not gonna hide it now. I was in East Timor. For those who know where East Timor is the end of this world. After you land there, you take one step, you fall somewhere, you are disappeared. Flying for 3 days from Berlin to reach there. Right? I met people connected. This question must be answered now because we have the TV that speaks the truth. Connected meetings with the president. All the meetings I was having, he has it in audio. He used to listen when we are there discussing, because I always do like putting my phone on, connected with him, and then we are discussing on issues with high level people, right to the level of the chief of staff of the prime minister. I didn't have the opportunity to meet them, but I was with the chief of staff of the prime minister. Everything with veterans, presidents of veterans, until they make videos greeting the president and him to keep the fight. Meeting generals, they sent videos of talking about Ambazonia with our flag, greeting the president, meeting the chief of staff, standing with the woman. It came out of the type of local paper in their language. The foreign minister of Ambazonia in East Timor for diplomatic tour. There
Wow.
with the picture and the woman with the president. And today, I hear it was a private visit that I went and nothing
There you
about
go.
Amazonia.
Dr.
Yes.
Ella, there's
So,
much to be talked about.
yeah,
Let's leave it there for
to
now.
conclude, let me tell you about the secret and the open. What you people are doing now, I think if I would have done it the same as you guys did it at the Capitol, today Ambazonians would have run behind because they have seen how far we have gone. Because they
Right.
will know what we are doing and they would have supported this. Because these people were in Washington, in New York, at this last session of
The Estimo delegation, yes. Remember you told me.
yes, and they wanted to meet with the president, and I told him, and he said I should be there. I should come. If so, let me go and meet. I said no, I'm not going. I refuse to go. So let me say, open diplomacy is the game now in town.
All right.
Open
All right.
diplomacy.
Reverend. Reverend.
Thank you so
Reverend.
much, Doctor. Yes, Mama. Let me say this before I take you, Mara. Share. I want to allow all of you to respond to what Dr. Ella said because the last question I was going to ask, I hope Dr. Ella is going to be able to come on board, even if he's answering from his phone somewhere to contribute to that last question. But Dr. Ella, I thank you for throwing this slide because you see, our revolution is in a place at a position where our people don't do research. And because our people don't do research, they believe anything that anybody is doing. If they have given you the least trust, why will nobody research it again to know whether is that good or right? Is that the right thing? Now you're talking about diplomatic moves that have never been heard by the people of Amazonia. That needed follow up. It looked like another day to really dwell on that. But for me today, I really want to, Mara, I'm coming to you.
Is it only my because
are you getting me?
is it my phone
Yeah,
that
I know
is
your internet
making
was
the
going in and out.
because I don't hear
Your
what
internet
you
was going
say,
in and
Pastor.
out when you were talking. So we had problems with you, but sometimes it was very clear. So I was trying to say that I told the people of Ambazonia that the reason for open diplomacy is because when it gets tight somewhere, you can also come back and tell the people that this is where it got stuck. Now, people condemn and say, oh, you don't do open diplomacy because like the public will go and corrupt. I asked them, we visited close to 15 senators that day. Which name did we give La Republic that we went to their office? Did they see us publishing the names of the senators we went to their offices? Did they see us? So some of these things, when people talk, they just say things. Now look at how far you are gone. And the people, the government was standing by you to actually support what our government was doing. But yet there was no follow-up and it died naturally like nothing has ever been done. I say this to say that we do not condemn secret diplomacy, but we are saying don't condemn public open diplomacy because both of them, like you have said, Dr. Ellard, work together. And where do I say work together? We show pictures of us being on Capitol Hill, but you do not know which senator we met. There is open and secret there, right there. We have follow-up to go. You don't know which senator is telling us to come back and see them. So please, some of these things, Amazonians, get educated. Get educated. Marashi, I saw you trying to throw some light on this. Can you throw some light on this before?
Pastor Victor,
Pastor Victor, 30
Yes.
seconds before Marashel
Um,
comes in. Just 30
Okay,
seconds.
Mara, so
Marashel,
let Dr. Ella ask something before you come on.
let me say something. Let me say something. There is something that I coined when this court matter was so hot, and people think, look, there is something I call it silent majority. Okay? Silent majority. So even though we respect each and everyone's viewpoint, but I want to tell you that 99.99% of the people of Amazonia were very proud of you people. The 0.001% that were making noises out there, yeah, you know, negativity is what flies a lot. There are big
Yeah.
guns, there are people, there are devoted Amazonians who are every day calling me behind the scene and telling me what the friends of Amazonians are doing, what ARS TV is doing is marvelous. A lot. They don't just want to come, and you know, because I'm sure contacting all of you behind the scene too. And they are supporting
Thank you.
the struggle from the right up, you know. So you guys never get discouraged what you're doing. And as I'm just in a situation now that I'm trying to come back, but I will be back very fully.
Thank you.
And we are going to
Thank you
work
so
out
much.
this diplomacy.
Thank you so much, Dr. Ella.
I'm here
Mara,
with
share,
all the long
you know,
yes.
Reverend, thank you very much, and thank you, Dr. Elad, for coming to throw light on this thing on the BBC. You know, I like when they say Google is your friend, it's not by error. Anything you go and put in Google, just type on the search bar. If you did not put it, they will ask you, do you mean this one? So all this time that we have been talking about open, close, diplomacy, silent one, secret one, public one, or I don't know, all that kind different them.
Mara, you still- Paul, why we get
Yeah, I am here. I am here. I am here.
okay?
So
Thank you.
yes, let me come, please. I don't want to dodge this thing. You know,
No, take
somehow
it all over
it
because
is.
we're not hearing you. We did not hear you, so take it all over. Your line was frozen.
Yes,
We're not hearing anything.
yeah. I was saying that Google, when they say Google is your
Yes.
friend, is really a friend. So since we've been talking about this diplomacy thing, people going up and down, not don't talk, or being with my neighbor, sometimes we talk some things. I begin to tell him, oh neighbor, if you be know all this thing wey you be for pikin do, and so you for really the right time for the publish am, you for the make am, make Ambazonia not just the think say we need to do something for back. But at the same time, even when you dey even do something for Ambazonians dem, bad belle Ambazonians dem, if they wan take am turn am around against you, e remain na only God for heaven for clean your name. I remember for 2022, when European countries we be decide say we get to dey go different European countries for the do sensitization, for create awareness for southern Cameroons and Ambazonians dem for different countries dem in Europe, like Cyprus, all these Greece, these other countries dem. We first of all went to Cyprus. Oma, I no need to talk. Oma know the gossip wey come up here for wey dey circulate for social media. And people the way that dey see wetin wey we do for Cyprus, and some of the results the way they don dey come up from the Cyprus, na only for give a hand of applause. But people dey no like dem fighting, and some people dem no dey even go dem boya. So dem no want am make the awareness of southern Cameroons and Ambazonia spread to different countries, go dem
Yep.
stand up for their right. They go talk everything for discredit wetin wey you don do. Amongst the many work wey Dr. Ella don do, wey some people dey go talk say show me thing, talk to where you don do, you fit give us proof. They know what he has done, they know where he has been, from team act to every place who the way don meet, and this is where e don go. Whether una like am or una no like am, na thing dem that way e don do. Me, the one wey me and my family will be go Cyprus go do am. If una like, una no talk am. If una like, una change am. but na only God go judge all of una. And the thing wey I wan talk again concerning this diplomacy, no be today wey Mahad Dorothy start go for Capitol. No be today. Mahad Dorothy started going to Capitol Hill since time wey Dr. Sarkozy write a book say, let the righteous stand out. Let the righteous step out. Mahad Dorothy wan buy those books $2,000. Na here and Mahad Benedicta Egbemsi they be dey go from Capitol Hill,
With
White House,
Danny
yeah, yeah, with late Danny Cole, may he so rest in peace. Now here and then begin the waka step to step. The CD senator then they give those books. That time no man no be comot for condemn and say wait till the waka go dey give that book. Why? But now things they don't be in that same offices, that same places the way they go for go create awareness now for say one never finish for Ambazonia. How the thing now the story can turn out being a different one where they say t-shirt this Ghana must go this, which kind of now people the way they need the one go boya now they don't want to more talk this work away one work ago, and now the beg of fellow Ambazonians and say if you want go you boya, no waiting for do rightly, because somebody like me I be don already talk say 1 cent I no go get am for any place where I don't know where to go, because they used to talk say first pikin where mommy and papa dem born na im dey know the pikin their the mommy and papa their secret before the last born dem. So person may just talk na out of the blue, e dey talk na out of experience. So may you not leave your diplomacy, me go remain quiet. They fit manipulate am for road, because they say they fit go talk when they come, they no tell you the thing wey e dey. And na the reason that way since they go for Fumban conference, they no gree tell we wait where they be agree for Fumban conference. Na till later on time wey they don say we finish, na time wey people they can be crying now. So therefore Ambazonians, Southern Cameroonians, una no get to sit down quiet. Carry your flag, carry your noise. Even now how many go for some office because they write the letter them as Dr. Ella talk. Send am for there, make the noise, make them know. Then somehow when that day go reach, the people the way they get to go sit down for the quiet place for start make the agreement. That one then they go meet up for there. Everybody fit do diplomacy. Everybody for your own small corner, for your office, for your church, for your friends them, for your neighborhood. All people there they carry flag, they fly and say they be Ambazonian there, they lock their street them, carry and go for places where go help preach the gospel about Ambazonia. No go sit down for
Thank you,
something
Mama.
because
Thank you.
you yourself the prayer for something where even God yourself go see the prayer like
No
an
answer.
abomination. Because any man wey dey stand against anybody wey e dey wan break through so that make peace, make free homeland come, una dey waka dey manipulate lies on people their name, e go vengeance go dey
And
meet
God
up
will
una
guide them indeed.
tomorrow.
Thank you,
I dey
Mama.
come
Thank
for
you so much. Yeah.
Reverend, tomorrow I dey come for community building on more of some of this
No, we
information.
will announce your program when we end. Don't worry. You are talking
We
about
go
people will
discuss am.
forget. We'll announce your program when we end.
Make
But
dem
come
no dey
Paul,
talk
I know
now.
so if you get something for talk, when I be talk that thing about that question what we first answer about our Amazonian brother, like Pastor Ambe, they go run for election. Wait till you fit talk about that before we can conclude the program of diplomacy. I be just bring that question because that was the first question I be asked for Dr. Elad. So wait till you fit throw more light and wait till you fit tell our SS them for home front concerning the issue about election for inside Amazonia. Congress Paul, please.
Yeah, I beg my belly dey hot for this diplomacy thing. I beg Pastor Victor.
You will
ma
push
just
more talk for them, no? You
yes, my
will
belly
add
dey too hot.
more talk for them.
See, it's so disheartening for the year with the way Dr. Ella dey talk.
Dr. Elad.
So you go take
Yes.
time, you go for that kind of waka, you spend 3 days for road, you take all that risks, you go reach for day, they make a publication. Up till today, Ambazonia never see that publication. Up till
Neither
today,
for
we
newspaper,
never see
neither
that.
for any television station.
We never see that newspaper because of science. Man tell una something, we dey na for war. Whether una like am or not. Just like how we army that they come out for Yaoundé. When they want go Ambazonia, they first pass for Douala. When they come out Douala, they enter Tico. Would you see them? They know the height. Now so diplomacy today. When La République, he once send a emissary there for go see people. Now state actors. They don't see all these people. So even if you go there, you show say you don't go for this thing. Now part of the war that it shows as La Republic they fight for diplomacy, we too the fight. So something not there for hide that. Dr. Ella don't talk say that very East Timor team, it don't come for America. You don't inform the authorities. That team don't come. The still she don't quiet in the name of. It's so disappointing. It's extremely disappointing. Anyhow, what did they happen in the name of that Ambe man on a who? That one a clown. Not that something where she don't say we talk about that. That one a clown. The first brother way the first to say na prophet may his soul rest in peace. Franklin. Franklin Day.
Frank.
Musa Frank Day. If Frundi, if he pass Frundi with the maximum support where Frundi be get am. Now that small fly for this kind of time go. See, not just disturbance, not just distraction. You know, get no. That means say it be so insignificant. We don't even need for the talk about it. We need for the talk now about how we get for even for do everything possible for stop the election. It means say any man way will catch them with the voters card. They need for punish the person very, very well. Because na voters card na be say you be na identity for French for La République citizen na voters card. So if any Ambazonia carry voters card, no before the why even talk about Ambazonia where they say one stand for election. Akere Muna there for the way Akere Muna or one of the Muna them. It didn't say it one stand presidency. Joshua Osi 2 day for day. I guess other one small Bangwa boy way to say one stand. They are all being used by La République for distract the people of Ambazonia. Say their own people. It will not go ever happen. Because if that country na country where get good faith, you know go talk same man wey dey 93 years, me can't stand for election. It means say no automatically win the election. So I beg with people for home front, una no deserve for whole anything wey elecam or a voter's card for Ambazonia. It be an illegal document. It be an illegal document because you know be La République citizen. Now La République citizen concern election. As we struggle, we fight every day for take we land. Now we are there for ground. Now for 2002 I reach my first election. Ma tell you until today I never ever vote. I never ever register any election. My name not there for no database. Type on along for any database for La République electoral system. You know go see my name for there. Because I been already be fed up with the thief for 1992 as young as I be there that time. Because I be there from 2 for primary. I been already be fed up, completely fed up. So I been don't lost all hope anything will concern election. So I never ever register anything election. So not be now you some small yam no done individual. I say I'm big commodity. Who say bro? May ask yourself, who say brother Franklin Day? That's also that Franklin be now. I think that's also still Bafoot Pikin.
Right. Me I know it personally, no.
So
I know it personally.
say
Yes.
No, I said I know Franklin personally.
Means I don't go that Frank. I don't attend to a church. Some person don't carry me go to church once. Tell I be there douala. So I beg. No, the one was supposed to focus now on how we get for tied with territory that day, with their election day. We need to start prepare with SAS them now against that October. Now we were supposed to start the plan, specify preparation, come out with possible strategies on how to stop that shit for with territory. Thank you, Pastor.
Thank you so much, Comrade Paul. Just for add for which way talk. In fact, in addition to that, please let me add here that says in all front, we really applaud you for what you are doing. And Comrade Paul, thank you for a great program yesterday, Sunday. Please always tune to our briefing with Comrade Paul every Sunday. I also want to stress here that please, there is 20 May coming. Don't give room for no 20 May celebration in Ambazonia because those are the distractions. First of all, you know, it's a fake day. It's a fake Independence Day that the Republic is not even ashamed to sit. You'll be celebrating a fake birthday for yourself. And you know that that birthday is fake and you are celebrating it. What a shame. We have told them, we have reminded them, celebrate 1st of January 1960. That is your Independence Day, La Republic. Independence Day is 1st of January 1960, not 20th May. So in that respect, we are calling on our SAS and the people of Amazonia. I don't know what will be announced, but we here on Amazonia State Radio and Television are telling you that it is going to be a sit-in day. Ignore it. Ignore it. And don't go out there and get a bullet that is not yours. And by the way, I was meaning to say this on my program on Wednesday, but let me say it here as it's coming out in my ears. Please, we have heard so many prophecies by different men of God being spoken about the state of things in La Republic in the days and months ahead. We want to caution our people, believe some of these things and stay alert. I always tell people as a preacher, I would rather believe that there is a heaven and hell one day and then find myself in heaven because I believe there's a heaven than to stupidly say there's no heaven. Oh, I don't care whether there's a heaven, and then find out at the end that there is a hell and a heaven and I see myself in hell. So please, some of these prophecies come to caution our people. I want to beg that let our people living in the Republic territory stay calm and stay on alert because many things have been said by different men of God about chaotic things that may happen there. Well, we are asking you to be alert because it's amongst them. God has seen the cup of iniquity of the Republic is full. God has seen that their wickedness has brought judgment to them. So they themselves are going to bring calamity upon themselves. But before we go for today, I know that Dr. Tita is going to join us in the next 2-3 minutes. I wanted him to throw some light on our trip to Capitol Hill because since we came back, he has been so busy and has not had time to be on Capitol Hill in order to tell us what we did there. But before I get him, since we are in the last few minutes of our program, Marashe, what caution do you have for our people as your last words? What is it that you can advise our people concerning the revolution? We know war is still on. People should stay alert because stray bullets are still killing people and calculated killings too are still going on by the Republic. They target our people and kill them. So what alert can you tell our people to be alert and stay safe? Marashe, let me start with you.
Yeah, thank you very much, Reverend. Fellow Ambazonians, our people then for home front. Una sef na una dey for when they say home front or they go still talk say ground zero na for day wey e dey happen. Na you know as e dey happen. You know wetin dey go on. Me wey I go siddon for dis far away country, I go only fit beg you say mama and papa, brothers and sisters, pikin dem, big one dem and small one dem, make una take care of una sef. Make una really take care because the enemy no dey far away o. Is very close, always very close nearby, waiting for every opportunity to strike, waiting for every opportunity to stink. Beg all of una say make una be very careful. And at the same time, we dey wan beg family members, relatives of all of our people because some reports and some statistics dey don come say most especially when somebody e leave dis diaspora, e go enter a family compound, na only e own family people themselves or neighbors dem dey go talk to dis person don come. Before you wan see, dem don gather, dem can arrest dat person or dem can kidnap dat person. We wan beg una for home front say make una search una consciences. Make una search una consciences. Any person wey dey do dis kind of a thing, make you know say you dey give power for the enemy, make e can enter inside our country do anything wey e wan do. And when you get problem with your brother, instead for carry go report you for uniform man, make una try for shillong for inside compound, una try for settle am, because dis thing don make am plenty pipu dem don die untimely death, dem don kill dem, dem don take advantage, dem drag dem go where we no ever see side wey dem dey. So small small societal things dem dey wey e don creep inside our community, creep inside our system, wey enemy dey dance, e dey say see dis anglophile dem, see dis foolish pipu dem. So the advice wey I go wan give am for everyone na say make una be careful with una sef, make una try for settle dispute amongst we sef, and make we no go begin dey chook ourself, shoot ourself for our food, because when we dey do all those one, enemy dey take advantage, and no be some very good thing. Thank you very much.
Dr. Elad, I wanted to just ask, I know you have been very passionate about this war, and to the best of my knowledge, you've lost people during and after this war, or during this period of this war. Like me here, I've not been able to go. What can you say as a caution and also as a word to keep our people focused, that no matter what, they should know that we are still fighting in the diaspora. Nobody should give up in the home front. Dr. Ella, let me take that from you before I come to Paul Nilo.
Thank you. When you were asking this question to Marashe, you used a word that wanted to destroy this beautiful thing, say alert, because we have that funny alert, funny story. But that is not the
I'm sorry to use that word.
yeah.
I'm sorry to use that word. Oh God.
Coming back to cautioning, that's the right word to use. Cautioning the people back there. You know, I always say, I know many people know that this revolution, from the beginning, I mean, this our 2016, because it's not the beginning, where I put my leg, I'm talking to the people on the ground. If you see me where I saw that is the right path to follow. It is not a joke. This is the truth. Now, like this, there's a lot of things. That is the revolution has been revamped. Revolution has been revamped. There is no praying or plotting for other people to be removed from positions or whatever. The only thing that is happening now is that the revolution has been paved in a way that you see only the devoted people, as Marashel put it, those who want to go to Buea, those who are eager to go to Buea. So follow the people who are eager to go to Buea. I read one guy, I think it's Bob in Update, who wrote a very nice piece, who said when ARS TV was on the way to start, there were people out there propagating false narrative and condemning it and say how they want to plot coup and this and that and that. Now the ARS TV has come up. They are talking Amazonia. Since it began, I've only heard how to move forward with the struggle, what to do, how we can do it, cautioning our people on the ground, strengthening them, making them stand strong. Now, the people who were saying it's a terrorist group to come and destroy the revolution, they are the one now trying to destroy the ARST. So, my people, my Rachel have said it all. There are two types of, I used to give this example with lawyers. I am a lawyer. I used to say there are good lawyers and bad lawyers. And I am the bad lawyer. The bad lawyer in the sense of a good man. which if you bring your case to me, you know, the only thing
Doc,
we fit do na say we try
you
for
got
plead.
frozen there when you say if you bring your case to me. Doc, you got frozen there when you were trying to say if you bring your case to me. We didn't hear that me, so take it off from there.
Yeah, I say I say I be bad lawyer because if you bring your case for me, I will tell you the truth. Say this thing they say you not fit win am.
Oh,
Now only for plead for leniency because you know
okay,
go work. But the
right.
good lawyers. Now that one way, whether you bring a case for finance, or you na criminal, na social, na whatever case you bring for he take him, you pay your money. When I go for court, you lost, you do nothing to him. You know, they ever tell you the truth. Now that one way people there. So we get two face of people in this revolution. The good ones and the bad ones. The bad ones now we what would tell the truth for the people them. Say now so things that they go. It is not working like this. Is not secret diplomacy is not working. We are going to open diplomacy now. We'll try all of them.
Thank you.
Now the bad people
Thank you,
like
Doc.
that. So
All
let
right.
them follow the good part, the bad good part when are we. And you see how this revolution will go
Thank you. Thank
smoothly
you.
and faster. No, don't
Our
be thank you,
technicians,
Pastor Victor. There are people who don't want to go to Boya and they will never go to Boya.
we are going to end with that because Dr. Tita is right behind about. I want to bring Dr. Tita in before Ponilo, you come in and we were on that. Dr. Tita, I know you are a very busy man. Thank you so much for creating this time on the way to be with us in the show today. There have been a lot of talk about our trip to Capital Hill. I know since then you've not been able to come on board on this ASRTV to say a word. I found it very wise that you should come in and say a word. But even before you spoke, if you were following the program, Dr. Ella just said a lot of things that pierced my heart. But what light can you throw to this talk of the day that open diplomacy is A or B or C? And what did you guys do on Capitol Hill? Can you, in few words, um, greet the people of Ambassador? Look like, look like you are muted. We are not getting you, but yeah, thank you.
Yes. Thank you so much, Pastor Victor. I have been watching the show while driving on the highway, and I said, let me just pull over real quick at one gas station here and see if I could join the call. Greetings, partner in crime. Again, Pastor Victor, Comrade Pony Long, amazing show that you've been hosting on ARS TV. Um, SOS Dr. Elat, our sincere condolence from us to you and your family. We know you've been bereaved lately and we feel your pain. We know this time has been really hard, difficult moments for you. And we can't wait for you to go through all this process and this time so you could get back on board and let's finish this fight. Fellow Amazonians at home and in the diaspora, we are making great move in the revolution. It's a blessing to be in the struggle today. As the discussions have been going on ever since the last 2 weeks about the trip we made to Washington, D.C., thanks to GCG Strategies. GCG Strategies is a strategic advisory firm in Washington, and also they do lobbying as well. That we met during our trip to Washington, D.C. in January during the inauguration. GCG Strategic Advisors, you have seen some releases that they've put out there. It has their name on there, on the both on the ARS TV ASR TV Facebook page and also on WhatsApp group. We have some releases that have come out from this strategic firm. Their name is right on there. You can see it. It's no hiding or hidden secret. They've been working tremendously to bring our story to Capitol Hill. Yes, it's been 8 years since the war has been going on in Amazonia. Yes, America has to do something. We need to appeal to America. We need to appeal to the current president of America, the almighty President Donald J. Trump. Yes, to see if America can recognize the people of Amazonia as an independent nation. It has to do with our collective effort. We all have to do something. We all have to make this sacrifice in the diaspora. We all have to take personal initiatives that is intended or geared towards pushing this struggle forward. And let no one says that, this is what you call picture diplomacy, like some people made it out there, or some people said, I don't know, all the things, the stories they are making out there. Because we are doing big things for the struggle. We are sitting down waiting for things to be done. We are taking the initiative to do it. Bring story out there. From what we have learned from our strategic advisors, for Amazonia to be recognized as an independent nation, we need one of the G7 nations to recognize Amazonia. The G7 nations starts with America, Canada, Germany, United Kingdom, France, Italy, and Japan. That's 7. So we have to strategize to see how we can get to one of these. Yes, the people of Amazonia must be recognized as an independent people. Our story is clear. We are not fighting for separation from La République du Cameroon. La République du Cameroon must remove their colonial military and colonial administrators out of that territory, out of Amazonia. And they must stop the killing. So through the help of Pastor Victor, who is our Pastor Victor, that's how we all call him. We know him, Reverend Dr. Victor Mba. We were able to make a great trip to Washington, D.C. under the canopy of Southern Cameroonian Christians in America. Our strategic advisory firm got us access to the offices of members of Congress. I've heard the discussion today. They're talking about whether diplomacy is open or whether diplomacy is silent. Some people are propagating some false narrative that diplomacy has to be silent. I come to the people of Amazonia today to let you know that diplomacy has stages. The first primary stage, which is silent, because nobody knows. We plan everything, nobody knows that we are planning this until we make this trip. Then the end of what we're doing has to be made known to our people. Diplomacy cannot be silent forever. It's just like nobody is doing anything. You have seen the diplomatic efforts that we are doing. Newspapers in America. I mean, printed newspapers, not some online stuff. The newspaper people go and buy and they read. They see our story in there. So you see the end of what we are doing. It's coming out in the newspaper. It's not like we say, we're doing diplomacy and nothing is heard. We've seen releases that are coming out from Washington, D.C. talking about our struggle. If we do anything towards the end, it must be known. And let me say that what we've seen that's out there is not everything that we are doing. Like Pastor Victor said, that we visited almost 14 or 15 offices of members of Congress. But did you hear their names anywhere? No. Did you see them anywhere? No. So that part is silent, right? So, but the work we are doing, we have to make the Amazonia people to know that we have decided to pick up on this initiative, and so our people don't live as conquered people. Amazonia. As the resistance continue on the ground, so will be our diplomatic efforts here in the diaspora. The enemy and their infiltrators can call us names all they want. They can insult us all they want. But we are not giving up because we know that our fight is legit. Our people must be
Yeah.
free. They can team up.
That
They
is
can
true.
make as many audios as they are doing. We will fight. We will
Yes.
fight this. We know that it's our results that is pushing them. It's our results that is getting them angered up. It's our results that is making them to want to come and fight. Fight us back. They will call us all kind of names. We will pay them no attention. I'm telling
They
you,
are
the
wasting
people
their
of Ambazonia, we have the TV that we've created now to inform our people. You have to come and follow, like, and come here and get updates on what we are doing. We are not holding back. We are not waiting for instructions from one king or anybody to tell us what to do. We are teaming up to do the right thing for the Amazonian people. We are creating networks in America. Americans that are, when they hear about our struggle, they feel like it's part of them and they want to fight. And they are fighting in the background. You're not seeing them now, but you will see them later. You will see the work they are doing.
Great
The
job.
people of Ambazonia must be free. Let no one
No,
tell us
Power to the
that we
people.
should stop. Let no one
we
tell
are
you that we
going.
are trying to form a
Yeah.
government. A government will not take you out of anywhere.
Fight,
We're not forming
fight,
any government. We
fight.
want to do right for our people. And we will continue to do it.
Oh God.
So that's diplomacy. Like hashtag, we are pushing hard. We are working very hard. Of course, you've not seen everybody that's working in the background as part of the team, but we are bigger than the numbers you see that come on TV. And we're working collectively together to make sure that the people of Ambazonia get the recognition that they so desperately need, especially
Yeah.
with the president that we have in office, President Donald J. Trump. I'm a strong supporter of him, and I buy everything he's doing for the good for America, and so he will do the same for the people of Ambazonia.
Hopefully.
Thank
Thank you so
you.
much, Pastor Victor. Thank you, SOS. I
Oh,
see you guys there. You guys
thank,
have been there.
Thank you so much,
Ghana is
guys.
time.
thank you, Doc, so much.
Yes.
Thank you,
Thank you,
Doc,
Dr.
Thank you.
for that
Comrade
That's
Paul.
passionate discussion there.
Yeah.
You have brought a very compassionate and passionate talk to the hearts of the people of Amazonia. Amazonia, you have heard it all. You have heard it all. We will not stay silent. We will not stay silent. Like you've heard, Dr. Tita almost talking in tears there, because we are sick and tired of playing a game that we're going to wear when people are not going to wear. And you heard from Dr. Elad, the pushes that he did, but nothing was being told. It looked like they tried to make you feel like something is being done when nothing is being done. And that is why Amazonia State Radio and Television was born, to tell the people of Amazonia the truth about what is going on. If we are failing, we'll tell you we are failing. If we are getting ground, we'll tell you we are getting ground. That is what it should be. Not secret things, whether we are failing, whether they are getting ground. Nobody is telling you nothing. All they will come out to do is to claim things that nobody has done anything. Comrade Paul,
Yes.
let me get your last word. I know I was trying to get a last word from Dr. Rasha and Dr. Elad. Let me get your last
Yes.
word. Do you think that this thing that Dr. Elad told us, how do you feel? Because I feel so bad in my spirit, knowing that somebody will sacrifice this much, yet nothing was ever being said. Is it a scheme that La Republic was trying for us not to know what was going on? What do you think? How do you pinpoint this? What could be the reason for this silence? As you give us a concluding word.
It did not only happen to Dr. Elad. It happened to me. I had a program here which I invited Dr. Elad. Unfortunately, Dr. Elad could not attend that program. So Dr. Tom Dula was part of that program. It was in July 2023. We had two German parliamentarians of this government, Lady Breitmeyer, and one La République citizen who is a German and of course a parliamentarian now. we had a press conference. This press conference was planned from Berlin in the Bundestag. The SPD party printed official invitations. I sent this invitation to the government. But let me tell you, that press conference never got attention from the government. ABC never broadcast, never even asked me that, okay, Paul, this is a very important program. A press conference with 2 parliamentarians. We need to broadcast this thing live. I mean, they snap at it. And some people even said, Paul, no be all thing we get for do and we go show for social media. No be all thing go come for social media. And what we want to do, and so a press conference to talk about Ambazonia that I have worked for 1 whole year. And somebody come and say it should be private. Where have you heard that the press conference is private? And up to today, no state TV has ever asked that, Paul, can we get that live so that broadcast? No. But they prefer to broadcast Ukraine war and other earthquake that happened in Thailand. They sit and make analysis. Bullshit. Dr. Elad, you went through a lot, which I cannot take. That you went for a visit, and up till today, Ambazonians don't know anything. A publication was made in that visit. Till today, nobody published it. Those are things that they have to sit and make analysis on it. Pastor Victor and Dr. Tita, they carried a delegation to Capitol Hill to talk, which concerns Ambazonia. Instead of them to make a positive analysis on it, they are instead making a joke out of it. Look, fellow Ambazonians, some of us have sacrificed and everything. This is Dr. Elad. He just lost his brother. He cannot even bury his brother. And some people are joking with it. That is why we have to abandon the street to celebrate our independence under reception or celebration halls in hotels. And then we sit and we tell Amazonians that we are doing silent diplomacy. We have tried it. That is those are our brothers in Kansas City. Your Minister of Defense is in detention for 3 years. He has not seen the 4 walls of a court. It means that the tactics you have been using has failed. Change the tactics. Change the format. If you try 4-4-3 in a game and you don't win, next time you will try 4-3-3 and see if you will succeed. Fellow Ambazonians, Ambazonia State Radio and Television has come. We are focused on Ambazonia. Wherever you are, any project that you want to carry for Ambazonia, come. We will project it. We will put it live. Anything. Is it demonstration? Is it meeting? Is it God? Ambazonia Radio, State Radio and Television will broadcast it. Thank you, Dr. Tita. Pastor Mba, thank you.
Also bring you my closing words. The closing words I have for you Ambazonians is that support your Ambazonian State Radio and Television. We are here to bring back hope. Like Dr. Ella said, we are revamping the revolution. It was dead. We don't know what caused it. We don't know what the administration was doing. We want to leave that for them. But it was dead. We even heard that ABC was already off the air until when they heard that the Ambazonian State Radio was on, then they went and revamped it. Now we are revamping the revolution. The truth must be spoken. Anyone that will come to us in the day and speak in the day that is for Ambazonia, like the other leaders used to make long speeches that they are for Ambazonia, yet they go and negotiate at the Bible Republic. We are praying that the Lord God will expose you and frustrate that agenda so that the people of Amazonia will know the true color of who you are. May God expose every one of them that come and speak to us in the front in the day. You make long speeches, but in the back, you are dealing with a republic, frustrating all diplomatic works that are being done. We are praying that God will expose such a one and such people. And we are telling the people of Amazonia, they call us remnant or whatever name they call us. The Bible says that the rejected stone shall become the chief cornerstone. We are pushing the revolution forward. You have heard what Dr. Tita have said. We, under the Friends of Amazonia, have come up as the Christians of the Southern Cameroons of Friends of Amazonia. We are pushing the revolution from another angle, an angle that nobody has ever pushed it from before. And God is helping us. We want to encourage you people of Amazonia. There is hope at the end of the tunnel. There is hope for the hopeless. We shall be free. Our OKC is for a free Amazonia, not for any conflict, not for any referendum, not for any federation. We are standing for a free Amazonia, and that is the story we are pushing on Capitol Hill. I believe that at the appointed time of God, we shall be free as God has. It did not say in any way that a particular person must take us to the homeland. After all, Moses started a war, or started to free the people of Israel, but it was Joshua that took them to the promised land. We are not saying this to castigate anybody, but we are saying it to say that if your hands have touched bitter leaf, God will not use you anymore. The people of Amazonia must be free in spite of who he will use. Thank you all, Marashe. Thank you, Comrade Paul Nilon. Thank you, Comrade Elad, for all what you have said and exposed to us today. Thank you, Dr. Tita, for stopping on the freeway, even to speak hope to the people of Amazonia. Amazonians, the never again generation is this last batch. Is this last batch? Public cannot corrupt like the public that Nkia came and saw. Me and Kia, if Kia came and saw me, may I not live to see next Monday. May I not live to be on this program next Monday if Kia came to America to see me. But you that is telling the world and distracting people that Kia came to see me where you know that Kia did not see me. May God from heaven judge you. I don't want to pray. I will pray. But shalom to everyone. God bless everyone. Thank you all for being part of the program today. Studio, thank you so much for the time.
Hey, shalom. Pastor, tomorrow, community building, 8 o'clock in
community building with Dr. Ashe is coming up tomorrow. Don't miss. It's always a very, very insightful program to attend. So please don't miss community building tomorrow with Marashe. God bless you. Studio, we are grateful for your time. Thank you all that have made this happen at the back of the screen. God bless you. God bless you indeed.
Poussière à la poussière.
Hey, doesn't make it, the president of this country better wake up to the real fact. This country was united by permission. It was not one and indivisible. It was united by the will of the people of the Southern Cameroon, not by the will of any other person.
What about the youths championing the cause?
The future is theirs. I'm 77. Mine is gone. I may die tomorrow. If they don't fight, our fathers will come from the graves to fight for them. They have the right to fight for it. They better fight, man. They better bloody fight. No liberty is gained by lying down and allowing people to walk on you.
And the students held back at home?
Let them lose 1 year of school and get a better future. What are you talking about? Let them lose 2 years and get a better future.
What then happens to the future?
Moving on swiftly regarding, I don't think the government wants dialogue. Sometimes we use words without defining them, and when you don't define words, you think that you're using the right word. Because words really have no meaning until you put them in context. If you say I love this course, it depends if you're talking about a meal or a course in a class. So you need to put it in that context for us to understand. I don't think they want dialogue from the way they are moving on. When you want dialogue, you don't cherry pick the people, self-select the subject. It's not called dialogue. That one would be monologue. But Southern Cameroonians are not looking at negotiations. Emmanuel, you see, if I'm owing you 100 million and you try to take that money from me and you can't get it, and one day you come home and I quarrel with you and you push my daughter and she dies, you and I are not going to talk about 100 million. Do you agree? The question will be about my daughter now. Yeah, so life is more than money. All right, so more than 10,000 Southern Cameroonians are dead. Many are missing. The IDPs. We don't need to go through this all the time. So maybe dialogue could occur with Anglophones who want to talk about their federalism and their centralization. But as far as I'm concerned, as a Southern Cameroonian, I'm not debating my independence with La République du Cameroon. They don't have that capacity. If I have to debate that, let Britain come, let United Nations come. And the French. I'm not debating that. We're going to be negotiating. We've been for 57 years. What is up now? This is it. And how do you get to that? Like both panelists have said, left and right, we need an enabling situation. What is the enabling situation, condition, or circumstances? First thing to do, release the leaders of Southern Cameroon and every Southern Cameroonian in Yaoundé, Bafoussam, Douala that you've arrested. Release them. That is going to appease, like the brother said that day. Secondly, demilitarize our streets. We cannot be talking with guns over our heads, with bullets raining on our people. Demilitarize our streets. Thirdly, sign a document to the international community that our brothers will come from abroad and they will not get missing. I don't want to use the word amnesty. Tell the world that Southern Cameroonians who have been banned from coming into their country can now come freely without them getting missing, chased away, or being locked up. And then we need to sit, but in a neutral ground, on a neutral ground, under the auspices of probably African authorities. That clown of a house like AU is there, but we like individuals like Sir Rollins of Ghana, like Professor Lumumba, and of course the United Nations has to come. They need to explain to us Resolution 1335, 1608, and 1514. They should come and tell us. We need to ask them a simple question. Did you give us independence? Or were we qualified for it? Okay, yeah. Did you give? No. What happened to it? They need to answer those questions. They need to tell us if the instruments of governance of Southern Cameroons, according to the Charter of the United Nations, was supposed to be given to an already existing government or to AIJO. That is where our debate is, if we need a debate. All right? So when already you give preconditions, and you know that by and large for 3 years, if Southern Cameroons is not working, if it is ungovernable, it's because people say they have restored their independence, and then you say that one is not on the table. I'm asking you now, Emmanuel, I'll be honest. If you say that, do you want to dialogue? Why can't you go to Bamenda freely? Why are children not in school? Because they want federation. 10,000 are dead because they want federation. And then you say that subject is a taboo, don't bring it up, but come and dialogue. Look, it's a child's play. It's a child's play. So for these callers who call and say we are adding more for, look, you are reversing. It's called secular thinking in reasoning. you're not looking at things clearly. You have, and I don't blame you. If you have yellow fever and you think I'm yellow, it's your problem. What you need to go and do is take medications for yellow fever. You realize that I'm not yellow. I'm dark in skin. Thank you very much for having me.
Thank you very much.
Come out of it. You have to listen to the Anglophones. There's a problem.
Now, the form of the state.
The form of the state. You know, in our questionnaire to Anglophones, we try to influence the Anglophone opinion, but we did not succeed. Therefore, it shows how deep the problem is.
When you say you tried to influence...
We tried to influence...
How?
Good question. When we said, what form of government do you think can solve this problem? Federation, for example. Decentralization, as we are trying to live it now. I think just about 4 or 5 people reacted out of 1,000. 69% of Anglophones said absolute, the word they used, many used was absolute separation. That is to say, cessation. What? Who was taken aback?
Cessation was not on the questionnaire. You had federalism and decentralization.
Yes.
And they ignored the two.
But then we said, have you any other proposition to make? We left it open. Have you other proposition? But many said in the questionnaire, acting on outside the questionnaire, said we should have proposed also a referendum. They said no, a referendum is not a form of state, form of government.
And when you look at that reaction, what do you read within the lines? What would you conclude is the stand of?
We drew the conclusion. We drew the conclusion because we have a document now. The causes, the propositions of those who reacted to our questionnaire, about 1,000 people, and then our own, what we think. For those who reacted to our questionnaire, 69% are convinced that if we want to love each other, that is to say, if the Anglophones and Francophones want to live as brothers and sisters, absolute separation on the level of government, that is important.
And that is what sounds like a taboo.
Our position is that everything should be put on the table. There should be no taboo. That's our own position. But not that it is our own, not that we are saying that we should absolute separation, but we say whatever the opinion of some, let us listen to him. But
cessation should be on the table of discussion,
yes,
in the national dialogue.
Let them try to convince us. If they convince us, we should take it. If it's convincing. That is why I think personally.
Are you saying that if the people who are standing for secession convincingly present their point of view, President Paul Biya should accept to separate Cameroon?
Of course.
Is it feasible?
It's possible since it is human. It's not the law of God. We were not that. We were separate. Were we not? We were.
Do you think that separation is going to solve this problem? Personally, do you think that separation can solve this problem?
Of course.
Poussière à la poussière.